Welcome inside the brand new Porsche Carrera T Cabriolet. Actually, I've been very interested to drive this car, manual gearbox. I do really love the 992 Carrera platform, and I've had this for the last couple of days, so I've just been using it as my daily driver. This evening I had to give the car back to Porsche Switzerland, sadly, and right now heading out for a drive to experience it on a fun mountain pass and just kind of sum up my last days with this car. So I was always heading down the pass first to do a nice full run up. I thought, as it's a cabriolet, I should have the roof down for a bit at least anyway. Smothered myself in sun cream this morning. So that's at 80. Quite windy actually. I'm just not really a cabriolet person. I understand it totally. It's a bit like, you know, half riding a motorbike. You get that sensation of being outside, which is what also makes riding a motorbike so enjoyable. Just outside with the elements, the wind and the sounds. So I totally understand it. For me personally, the wind just annoys me, especially for what I do with filming. Wind and microphones, it's basically the microphone's biggest enemy. Oh, there's a helicopter. Definitely outside with the sounds. So a bit about the car: 3-litre twin turbo flat six, putting out 394 horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox, which I know a lot of people will love, especially the hardcore purists. And I must say, the gearbox feels absolutely wonderful. Really enjoyable gearbox this is. Very nice gear throws, super smooth. The engine has a nice amount of torque, and because of the turbos, you can cruise really slowly in a really high gear. You would have to really try hard to stall this car. It's such an easy, usable, nice car to drive. And the last couple of days I've had it at home. Each time I knew I had to go out somewhere, I was excited to get in this car, which says a lot. That's always a big moment for me, to see how much I like a car. Is, you know, do I think about it when I'm in bed and it's in my garage? Am I excited for the morning to jump in? And this I really was. Rev limiter at 7,500 into the red line. Lots of power. It feels really fast, I have to say. Very torquey. My one criticism, I would say, is the gearing. 6-speed gearbox, but geared way too long for my personal taste anyway. In second gear, you're already going over the speed limit. Maybe, well, first then I just hit the red line in first gear. I think I was doing 75. Let's try actually. First gear speed limit 70. So second gear, I'm going way over the speed limit. When I change into second gear, I'm instantly at the speed limit of 80 kph. I assume Porsche made the gearing long because it's a 6-speed gearbox, so when you're on the motorway it makes it better for that, and it doesn't necessarily make it bad. And I think for most people that buy this car, you know, they actually would be happy with the way it is, because they will use this for everyday driving. So this one has the rear seats in, just cruising. It's very much a car where I also really enjoyed just cruising. So obviously you're not always driving like this. So it does do everything. And on the motorway long distance, you will be grateful for the longer gearing, of course. But to drive, it really is fun. And I will be sad to give it back. It feels nice. It feels very playful. Can I get past this very tall looking caravan thing? Yes. So I'm just really enjoying first gear, as you can hear. Interior is very nice. It just feels like a well put together car, I have to say. No rattles, everything feels really nice. I do love this walnut around the gear shifter. Just a really nice place to be. And the last couple of days, so I did actually go for a drive on a mountain pass by myself without the camera, which I honestly don't do enough. And I really had so much fun in this car. It really made me smile. I was particularly enjoying the gearbox. I think what I'm going to do is turn around, put the roof back up before I melt as the sun's come out now, and then continue doing some laps, because the moment I stop it is hot. Very easy to use roof, I have to say. One button. Just like that. The weight is around 1490 kilograms, so in today's terms, quite light actually. The car gave me a lot of confidence. I think that was it. You know, driving a GT3, you need to be a bit more aware. You need to be a bit more focused, and this, although easy to drive, this is very easy to drive, but gives you a lot of confidence. I felt like I had a lot of trust in the car going fast around the corners. Big 20 and 21 inch wheels on this car, like the GT3. So much grip. So the Carrera T is only available with the manual gearbox. I know there's a lot of discussion between PDK and manual. I love both. One thing I don't like about manual gearboxes is kind of, there's a bit of a macho society around manual gearboxes at the moment. You know, it's very much like, oh, you're not a proper driver unless you have a manual gearbox and do it yourself. It's a load of rubbish. There is no right and wrong. I love both. I feel like it suits the car, and it definitely makes it more exciting, more going on, you know, because it's not got the 4-litre GT3 engine, which really suits the PDK in my opinion, because it's this high revving race pedigree engine. It actually suits the PDK. But the best one for you is the one you enjoy and what works best in your life. I would love 2 GT3s, one with the manual gearbox and one with PDK, is the truth. But in this car, it's very enjoyable. I think if I was to buy a Carrera at some point, an Nano 2, I would definitely look for one with a manual gearbox, because it has made it more enjoyable, I would say, the last couple of days. And I've been just excited to change gear in this. But when I was in the GT3 last week, I didn't miss a manual gearbox. I very much enjoyed the PDK, and with the PDK Porsche gearboxes, you have shorter gear ratios. Very important thing to remember there, which makes for a lot more fun. Anyway, I'm rambling on about gearboxes a bit. Long story short, my last 4 days with the Carrera T has just been fun. Quite funny, this morning after 4 days of driving this car, I actually woke up with my left foot really aching, and I couldn't work out why. It felt like I'd been to the gym and tried a new exercise, then I'd realised I've been driving a manual gearbox the last couple of days, and that's how rare I'm given press cars these days with manual gearboxes. 7.5. See that induction sound? Speed limit. That induction sound is really, really nice. It sounds good. It sounds really good. It's just fun. I think that's how I would sum it up. It's fun, but also very usable, super comfortable. It looks good. I like the sound. They make you very aware it's a manual gearbox in here with lots of stickers and MT down here for manual transmission. It's funny because manual gearboxes are made to feel like something so special now. And I grew up in the 90s. Growing up and learning to drive, I only knew manual gearboxes. It wasn't special at all. It was just normal. I drove manual gearboxes the first 10 years of my driving life. It was just normal. Most cars with an automatic gearbox then were more expensive. But it's funny how it does this full circle. And now manual gearboxes, like, you really have to tell people, you know, with stickers and stuff, like, hey, I drive a manual car. I'm a serious driver. When actually it's quite a normal thing. Well, for me, it depends what era you grew up in, but in the 90s it was the most normal thing and not special at all. So it makes me laugh a bit, but I'm happy to see a car like this being made, because we need to not forget the manual transmission. So thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have ordered one of these, you can be excited, because it really is, it's fantastic.